Hello, my name is Nick Clark and I work on the Windows Servicing and Delivery team at Microsoft. Welcome to the Windows 11 release notes for December 2024. Today, we'll show you how to set up a shared device for a child with content filters, screen time limits, and other protections. First though, some highlights from this month's update. Please note that some features roll out gradually and might not yet be available for your device. New for the Start menu. When you right-click an app that you have pinned to the Start menu, Jump List will appear for that app if available. You may see a shortened form of the date and time in the system tray, and the notification bell icon might not show in the system tray if you've turned on Do Not Disturb. Want to share content with your Android device? Install and configure Phone Link to share content directly from File Explorer or the desktop. This update improves speech-to-text and text-to-speech features for Windows speech recognition. And you can now choose if you want to turn off left or right edge gestures when using a touchscreen. For Task Manager, improvements have been made to support dark mode and text scaling in the disconnect and log off dialogues, and the performance now shows the type of each disk, for example, SSD or removable. This update fixes items related to display settings, mouse pointer appearance, and clipboard history. This update also fixes an issue that caused the search box in the taskbar to appear as an icon instead of a search box when you chose Automatically Hide the Taskbar. To learn more about other changes, improvements, and new features, read the full release notes at aka.ms/windows11/release-notes/2412. Now, let's move on to this month's tip. Windows 11 devices make it easy for families to stay connected and help children build healthy digital habits. Setting up a device for a child for the first time? Choose one person to be the family organizer. This person can add and remove family members, manage limits and permissions, and view activity reports. Let's say that you are the family organizer and want to set up a shared Windows 11 device for your child. Log in to the device with your Microsoft account. Navigate to Settings, Accounts, and select Family under Account Settings. Scroll down to Your Family and select Add Someone. Enter their email address. If it's a child and they don't yet have a Microsoft account and email address, select Create One for a Child. If you are setting a new account up for a child, create a new email address, create a password, and provide their birth date, then select Next to continue. Under Your Family, you'll now see the accounts for both you and your child. When your child signs into the device for the first time, they will enter their password and see a notification that parent or guardian consent is required for this account. You will need to sign in to your Microsoft account and give consent. Once the child is signed into their profile, open Microsoft Edge to complete a few first-time tasks before switching back to your own account. When you're ready to set up screen time limits and content filters, select Open Family Settings from the Family Settings page on your Windows 11 device. This will bring you to the Microsoft Family Safety website. You can also download and use the Microsoft Family Safety app on your Android or iOS device. A quick tip: if you see your child's account listed but it does not yet show that the device is connected, make sure that the device is up to date and restart. To review the initial settings applied to your child's account, tap their name and select Settings. There you can see and modify the age rating for apps, games, and media, and enable web safety and purchase permissions. You can also choose to receive a weekly report of the child's activity via email, or instantly send yourself an activity report at any time. To set screen time limits, under Devices select Turn Limits On, then select the ellipsis menu button to edit the limits or set a schedule. You can set different time limits for specific days and designate when the device will be available for use on those days. You can also set limits on the time your child spends in apps and games. Under Apps and Games, you'll see a list of current apps and games installed on the device and the daily average of time spent. Turn on Toggle for Apps and Game Limits, then select the ellipsis menu button to set a limit or block an app. To monitor your child's activity, make sure that the toggle for activity reporting is set to On. With Microsoft Family Safety, you can also create healthy habits for Xbox and browsing on the web. On the Edge tab, you'll see a list of websites visited. Filter settings help protect from mature content and enable safe search with Bing. When turned on, filter inappropriate websites and searches will also block browsers other than Microsoft Edge. If you want to block a specific website, add the URL for that website under Blocked Sites, then select the plus sign to add it to the list. If you want the child to only be able to visit websites that you allow, turn on toggle for Only Use Allowed Websites. They will now need your permission to access any websites not in the allowed list. Now in Preview, you can opt to always allow educational websites. This may save time by requiring fewer approval requests when a child wants to visit educational websites needed for remote learning, completing homework, or after-school enhancement. I hope you enjoyed this tip. To learn more about using our Family Safety app, visit aka.ms/family-safety-app. Are there Windows 11 features that you'd like to know more about? Send us feedback in the section provided in this article, or leave us a comment at our Windows Community YouTube channel at aka.ms/Windows Community on YouTube. That's it for the month. Thanks for watching.